My name is Xavier and welcome to Haven Defense. And here's the squad. Wade's wise into his ox. At it once again, I'm subbing in Izgatora to Scouty Scout and also Dagard, who I'm giving a spider suit. And indeed, I am going to build him a subcoiler. I'm also going to build a coil rifle for Dayan, and last but not least, I wanted to build a gauntlet, but it looks like I was just a few supplies short of being able to afford it. You know what, I'm going to go buy one real quick. Or sell some stuff. Alright, I'm gonna sell one Viper. Boom, done. Okay, and we're back. Let's go build that one thing. What was it? Gauntlet Mark II. Boom. Matt now can equip that. And we'll be out of here in just a quick seconds. So he's all set to go. I'm bringing Dagar on this. Oh, come on. For God's sakes, Vingtanir, we know you have a ginormous gun. You really don't need to stick it in our faces. Anyway, I'm bringing Dagar because I want him to level up so I can go on some faceless hunts. But in the meantime, let's give him a subcoiler, because he can actually put it to use. I was looking at his mobility. Wait, that was a coil rifle. Wrong bouton. There we go, subcoiler. God, that is like really, really black. Look at that, 17 plus 2 mobility. That is just incredible. We'll give him a few really cool things for it, like say an autoloader and a laser sight, since he likes to do flanky flanks. At some point I'd like to give him mobility on top of that. Could you imagine how far he could go and what he could do with this subcoiler when he gets extra mobility? It'll be fantastic, but for now, that's what he's got. I need to give Dayan, I need to upgrade his mag thing, so I'll do that really quick. Up and upgrade, stripsy things, boom, very nice. Loadouts that click so many stupid buttons. Who designed this UI? You are the worst. I can't find it there. Done. Advanced thing, some other stuff, very good. Autoloader. Fantastic. God, does that ever look sleek. Very sleek. I do have +3 defense. I don't know who to give it to. I don't really care so much. I just want to go. Let's do this.
Deployed.
Ooh, look at that jump! I probably should have shut off fog density. That would have made a great cinematic had I only had it off. Okay. So the plan for this mission. Let me just make sure I have fog density off. We do have Wade Anthony. He can delay the reinforcements with Jammer once, but be warned with Jammer, if you delay reinforcements on a mission like this, the following turn you'll get 2 waves of reinforcements. So that's how that works. Tactically speaking, I want to do a new thing now where the first few seconds I talk about the tactical situation and also the strategic importance of the situation. So tactically speaking, we got to get these rebels, we got to rescue them and get them over to the evac flare right here. It'll be popping in 8 turns, that'll be fine. Oh, distress beacon, huh. Fantastic, I guess that's a new thing that is on multiple missions. Well, that's good. Now, strategically speaking, I don't care about this region. I'm not going to stick around here. I'm only going to hunt troop columns once in a while when they present themselves, so my plan is take no risks. It really makes no difference to me what happens in this mission. Whoever I save, then great. Whoever I don't save, sorry, friend. Now then, I have the high ground. This is some really interesting cover. I think I'm just going to spread out, generally speaking. It would have been great if I had Johnny Maple. He would have been the perfect character. Sword spec shinobis are godly for this mission. But since we don't have one, why don't we send Dagar out to save this civilian? Uh-oh. Do they turn into faceless on this? I think they might. There's one inside here, that's 4, there's 7 total, and I see one over there that's 5. These missions are unbelievable. Oh, yep, it's a faceless! Right next to Dagar. I think you made a big mistake, friend. Or a very big mistake. This is a fantastic way to suss out the faceless, which will actually make it easier. Oh, another one! Okay. Anyway, getting rid of these guys will make it far less likely for them to have any future retaliations. Oh, come on! Did he just spot Izgatora? Ah, you frigging hacky hacker. Alright, Dagar, I brought you on this mission for a very good reason, and the reason was... both barrels! He just shot it right into his own face. Yep, it's dead. And now then, who wants to go kill the other one? Well, Dayan could both barrel it, but I probably... Who could kill it in one shot is the better question. Probably Run PMC. Let's get him down. He's gonna have to be running around anyway shooting guys, so let's soften this guy up right here. 100% Run PMC! Very nice. That guy is not pleased by your actions, however. So we'll have to finish him up with anyone else. Let's put Grind right in his face for proximity. Should be 100%. We'll finish him off. Grind doesn't need to shoot a grenade this turn anyway, and he can run up there if he needs to grenade the other side next turn. So, 96, a Grind. Okay. Should have given him a coil gun, but I couldn't afford it. Now then, Vingtanier is not really spec'd for Overwatch, so let's save ammo. He might come right back up this ladder next turn. But we'll get over here and we'll stabby. Vingtanier, 99% in the faceless fat blob. Oh, right on top of the Grind, rather. That's unfortunate for Grind. Poor Grind. I'm gonna have to hose him off after this mission. Anyway, let's put Dayan someplace where he has vision on the evac and on a lot of the map. And then as far as the rebels, let's get down here with Izgatora. He's probably going to be the one who saves most of them. And I don't see any reason really to leave anyone.
Not a problem.
Oh, did we got another faceless? Holy. Wow. That's a lot of freaking faceless. I guess we can just dice him here for free because Izgatora is right next to him. Is there anyone who's not a faceless in this freaking region? Insanity. Alright, Dayan, can you finish him up 100%? Well, no wonder why we're doing a freaking retail. Wow, I've never seen, so I guess I did have Haven Infiltrators up for quite a long time. Anyway, Overwatch with Matt. I guess Dayan shut down Wade Anthony's cover, or maybe didn't have any to begin with, whatever. Overwatch. That's the end of turn 1. Here they come. Ooh, it's a mech, a gunner, a trooper. Is that it? Or is there a drone on the face, on the ground? Another faceless? There was 4 out of 7 rebels were faceless? What the hell?
I've got eyes on that.
Okay, there were 3. That's a nice shot. I like me some robot genitalia for sure. What the hell, game? Why do you keep showing me these things? Alright, Dagar, you're the ultimate murderer of faceless. Is this faceless in here? Let's just get in there. I'm pretty sure it's, God. Whoa! I don't know why that scared me so much. Anywho, 74% to Dagar. Are they good enough for both the barrels? Can't see what happened. That's a great camera. Yep, he got it. Dagar is a great murderer of faceless, apparently. Wow. Do I dare go to check any more rebels? Is there anyone who's not a rebel? This is my question. Looks like I can get full cover against the advanced trooper with an 85% flesh. Do I have more movement range? Well, sadly here with Izgatora, if I try to move up to get Lone Wolf, I'll get Lone Wolf, but then I won't be able to go the extra tile to the high cover. I think that's high cover. Actually, no, that's low cover, so it doesn't make any difference. In that case, let's indeed move Izgatora up to get Lone Wolf. Okay, we see 2 civilians. Who can we stabby now? We can stabby the mech, we can stabby this guy, but oh, you know what? Look at that. We actually can't get any cover. So before I do this, I need to make sure I can kill the other guys somehow. And that's probably gonna be Dayan shooting the gunner. Yes, I don't know what to do about the mech. I see another civilian in the background. We've already killed 4, right? And there's... Wait, it says 0 out of 4. Was there 8 here? I see 1, 2, 3 right now. There's usually 1 like on the other side of the universe someplace. Anyway, Dayan, I think you're fine. 100% on gunner. Whoa, coil gun. Hit for 7 though. Fascinating. Last time I played with coil guns, they didn't have their own unique sounds.
Sure thing.
So I probably should have paid more attention to that. Anyway, let's bring Matt up to finish off that gunner. He should have no problem here. That's definitely not him by the bush. That's him by the tree, and you's a dead friend. Hit for 1, Matt. That's what we needed. That's what we needed. Now then. Can we shoot this mech if I move up? Yes. Okay, we're looking good. I'm not having any concerns whatsoever, so let's do this slicey dice on the Advent Trooper. 95%. Izgatora. I think with Lone Wolf. I didn't even check. Okay, he's not dead because you grazed. Very nice. For, not me, because that kind of sucks. I think what I might need to do here, run PMC, has slug shot. Let's move up. And I think we're gonna use it to try to take out that mech right now. 77, that's not bad. Slug shot, run PMC. Very nice.
I only scratched.
You wounded it enough though. You hit for 5, you just gotta take it out for 4, and I think Wade Anthony could, if we needed to, just combat protocol it, and it's a dead. But, and then we could always hail the bullets the other one if we had to. Grind, do you have any ability to flank this guy? Nope. Do you have any ability to take out a 2 armor mech? I don't think so, not without using a grenade, and I don't think I want to do that. Okay then, so the way we're gonna do this is we're gonna move Vinctonier up. I think I am gonna use hail of bullets because I don't want to screw around with failures. 100%, boom, he's dead. I want to maintain control of the situation for as long as possible, and then pop the Overwatch thing at the end. Wait, let's airdrop another grenade to Grind. While we're here thinking about it, might as well get him out, right? And then we'll combat protocol this for guaranteed death across the map. Grind hasn't done anything, I guess we'll just move him up. Get ready for next turn, maybe. Put him on Overwatch, maybe he'll get a shot. We'll see. It's some more! But what is it this time? I see nothing. Oh, nope, I saw level 2 mech, level 1 mech. Holy, that's intimidating. The Very Intimidate. What are these guys? Oh, another Faceless! So far, we've had 5. Every single rebel I have seen has been a Faceless. Oh, I am so glad I did that jailbreak. These guys are way over there. I gotta remember where this is, because my brain ain't... Okay, he ran into the thing for me. That's very nice. Here he is. Okay.
Looks like they called in backup.
Okay, that's actually not so bad. I think Run PMC can get over there and trench them, but he doesn't have armor or whatever. I might need to hack one. Can I hack one? I don't know. Can Wade Anthony... Nope, he can't do that. This is already getting pretty bad here. In terms of how the heck am I gonna deal with all these guys? Well, the first question is... Even if I run and gun, I couldn't trench gun them, and I don't have slug shot. So what I think I want to do with Run PMC then is move him up here and take out this Faceless, or at least attempt to. Hi friend, 100% Run PMC! Yep.
And that's how it's done.
I wonder if there are actually any rebels to save. There's 2 left, and supposedly 1 more someplace. Who the heck knows where? Finding them is sometimes really a huge challenge. Why don't we run to guard or out here to get ready to activate this Faceless next turn and see what they're up to? Am I standing? I thought I was standing in cover, but apparently I either misclicked or the game was lying, because that's not cover. Could Wade Anthony get someplace that he might be able to combat protocol one of these guys? It would be a huge help if he could. He won't have direct line of sight from here, but he might have some kind of line of sight. Let's move him up and see. And even if he doesn't, we can kind of see if he can command or something. It looks like he does. He can mech that one or whatever, combat protocol it for 8. That's half its health. That makes things considerably better in my opinion. Now then, how can we take those things out? Grind has to shred them. That's the first thing. So up we go with Grind. I guess as far as we can get, which is not very far to be honest. I'm not even sure if Grind can hit them both. I can't even see both. I think the other one's like in there someplace. So we'll just hit both of them like that and pray for the luck, I guess. Maybe he went there, maybe he went somewhere else. Nope, he wasn't in there. I don't know where the other mech is. He's gonna come out in micro missile, which means I need to spread out. Alright, where can I get a shot with Vinctonier? The answer actually is almost nowhere. Wait, is this cover? Yes, okay, I can get a shot from here. We can only get a regular shot, and it's a 74, but I feel it's good. Let's do it. Vinctonier, AP through mech. Very nice, I think. I don't know what happened. You hit for 6. Okay. Well, we can guarantee to kill that thing right now, which is good, but then I'm worried about the other one coming out and micro-missiling. So let's pull Dayon in the back, so he's not caught in any micro-missiles. maybe let's move up. Try to get 7 tiles away from everybody with Xwynns here. Probably this tile to do that.
On the move.
Also, did we see that last civilian anywhere? No. What is Xwynns' damage on that other mech? He can't hit it, actually. Fascinating. Can Matt get out here and suppress that mech? Probably not. Is there anywhere he might be able to suppress it? Not unless I dash him and then command. Which, quite frankly, might be a good idea if I can kill that mech in some other means. And the other mean, okay, Dayan's gonna Overwatch. I don't think there are any other means. It would have to be Xwynns, and if he did this flash, he'd be standing in the open in front of a mech. That would be really not a good idea. So I don't think we'll do that. Oh well, that mech's gonna be not controlled, and it might do something. Wait a minute, how did we lose combat protocol? We had combat protocol in the mech, and now I don't have it?
Explain! Explain! Explain!
Okay. Then? What? Alright, I guess what I'm gonna do is dash Matt up here, suppress the other one, and then just frigging... This is just the weirdest thing. Why? I could have sworn I had the ability to do this. Anyway, let's command Matt to suppress the other one. He'll have to at least run an Overwatch if he wants to shoot the micro missiles, which, you know, he will, because that's what those guys do. But that's okay. Wait, we can't suppress because I don't have a free reload. God, I'm playing like an idiot. An absolute moron. Alright, I'm just gonna Overwatch Dagar, and I can't let both of these things survive. And Matt's not gonna be able to kill it all by his onesies unless I either blow a rocket or I stab it. And that's only a 75%. Oh, what a bad turn for me. How about this rocket? 3.6 tiles? I think we're gonna go for it. Come on, Matt. Blow up the stuff. I don't like blowing the rocket that early, but that was a fantastic rocket. We've killed the guy. And we now have just this one mech to deal with. Let's go somewhere else. Also get some vision somewhere else on the map.
I'm on it.
Maybe try to find that last civilian. Apparently there's 3. Or rebel, rather. Hello! Not off to a good start. But they're dropping in a very good location for me. Very good indeed.
Advent forces on the ground.
Donut! Nope. Dayan, don't give him the donuts. Oh, Dayan, swing and a miss. 72% a swing and a miss. That's not good. This guy comes out. He's going to micro missile probably Xwynns and grind. Nope. He actually takes a 50% swing at Xwynns and misses.
Reinforcements.
Very good. Thanks, friend. Now then, the question here is, there's 3 civilians that are unaccounted for. I see only 2. Where's the last one? I'm tempted. This looks like the map edge. It's a little bit more over here. I'm tempted to use Xwynns to come out here, but then again, Dagar already used both barrels twice, so why don't we have him do all the saving right now? See if this is another faceless. Nope, believe it or not, someone in this haven is not a faceless. It's a shocking. Let's have Dagar come up. It's always good to zoom out and watch as they're running, because sometimes you get a glimpse of the arrows. God, there's been so many times where I could not find the last civilian. Like, I was just looking and looking and looking. Let's bring this civilian, a rebel rather, up to the high cover. We'll deal with Matt in just a minute. For now, Xwynns obviously has to reload. We can shoot this barrel with someone and do a ton of damage. I don't know who that's gonna be, but, Dayan has some shots here. Let's start out with grind. Get a little bit closer, or at least spread out some. And what we'll do is maybe, if possible, can we shred that mech and hit this barrel and hit this other guy? No, we can't. We can only do one of the two. Alright, grind. In this case, I think it's important that you destroy the cover, because I think that barrel might shred. I'm not sure if explosions from propane will shred or not. I never thought about it till now. Let's find out. Alright, it looks like it did. It shreds for 1. That's very good. However, grind did not blow up the cover at all here for this Rocketeer, so that's going to be a minor issue. But probably not the worst issue at all, because 100% Dayon, see ya, mech. You
Check it before you
dead.
get too close.
Now then, do we want to take a 71 over here? Not really. Let's blow a free reload, and let's walk fire the heavy rocketeer 100%. Perfect, he's dead. Coil guns, you're my friend. Thank you very much. What can Iskatora flesh? Just this guy, and that's not gonna go for a full kill. Ergo, how can we kill this last guy? We could suppress him. Worst case, he's only got 4 HP. That's weird. They dropped an M1 trooper in? Huh. Very strange. Alright, let's do this. Let's bring Run PMC up to this mech. See if we can just execute it, like, very close. 85%. That's a good odds. Boom! It's dead. I'll probably just suppress that last trooper. He doesn't look like that big of a threat, really. I don't like suppressing things, though. Oh, wait, I can't suppress him. I thought I could, but line of sight. As the usual. Alright, well, while we have the opportunity here, let's go on a rebel hunt with Iskatora. How much you want to bet the rebel's actually in my base someplace, though? Yeah, I'm not seeing them. I am not seeing them. Let's keep going. Okay, and now the arrows are gone. The circles, I hate it. It's like a buggy circle thing. Oh, no, there they are. They're inside. Okay, good. That worked. But see how the circles are gone around them. They kind of disappear, so it usually helps to try to find them in the beginning when you have those circles. Anywho, let's bring Matt up.
Absolutely.
To no place for no real reason. Oh, Dayon is actually flanked. You know what? I'm gonna have to blow a combat protocol here with Wade Anthony because I left Dayon flanked. Unfortunately, now I don't have extra mech defense. Pop. On the plus note, though, I do know where all the rebels are. So we overwatch.
On Overwatch.
And let's reload. So Matt can suppress if need be. Hello! Oh, Berserker and a Chrysalid. Wow. Okay. Vingtanier Overwatch on Berserker. It looks like you got him for 7. Very nice.
The cavalry's here.
Okay, before we forget anything, let's see if these guys are faceless or not. Dagard, if you could do the honors of... I think you'd have to be like... I'm not really sure. We need to open this door, so let's try to see if this guy's a faceless by running past him. It looks like he's not. Let's open the door. Like, what the heck? Okay, we actually got control of that one. I've never seen them in a van before. That's a really smart hiding place, sort of. Except now I can't get in there. Alright, Zagar, get in the van. Nice, okay, not a faceless. So we saved 3 rebels and we exterminated, what, 5 faceless? Can't get better than that. We cannot get better than that. Now, as for these guys, they all must die. How to accomplish? Probably Dayon 100% to Berserker. Hey, friend. Yup. You're very mad. Before I use Dayon's second shot, let's use some other people. We do have a ton of grenades here, so why don't we use them to shred the armor and also hit this thing for a fair amount with grind. He's gonna hit his own tree, but I'm not too worried about it. Also, let's do slow-mo 1.3, because boring. Very good grind, you shred that Chrysalid. You shred him good. Now then, Vingtanier probably has best possible range. Also, though, Vingtanier has hail of bullets, which can hit both of them. Huh. And probably is... I don't know how useful that is. Let's just go for an 77. Nope, Dayon could probably hit the Chrysalid and kill it in one shot. Let's have Vingtanier 8... No, chain shot! There we go. Why is it still 89, though? 84, there we go. 84%. Vingtanier chain shot. You hit once for 9, and the second one should be 89%, and you kill it. Very nice. Chain shot is good for this scenario. And Dayon 100% Chrysalid face. Very good. Now we're ahead of the game. We have a few times here to reload.
I'm ready.
Overwatch a few times, huh? Is that what I said? That's a freaking brilliant thing.
I'm all over it.
Might as well get these rebels sort of towards the evac. I mean, it doesn't really help to keep them all bunched up, especially when codexes are on the playing field, because Codex loves to AoE these things. Anyway, otherwise, everyone just groups up in the middle for maximum Overwatch potential, and we wait.
Covering now. My position's been compromised.
This is actually a really good mission, thanks to finding out all those faceless. Like, I can't believe there were so many of them, though. Hey guys, you picked a good place to drop in. Thanks, this is gonna make it easy for me. Sergeant Stunlance and a Rocketeer.
Got some advent here.
Also, slow-mo 1.3. Who's this? Wade Anthony, swing and a miss. Run PMC, also swing and a miss, I think. Actually, looks like Wade Anthony hit for 1. Graves. Oh, Matt, though,
Only the best.
catches that Rocketeer for 6. Very nice.
Alien reinforcements inbound.
Okay, who can actually kill the guy over here? Run PMC could run and gun to him, potentially. The reason I ask is because tax sense. Always tax sense with these guys. 65%. Well, that's not gonna be good. 75 over here, though. Defense and dodge, huh? Ooh, Degar could almost get a flank. Can he get up on the roof? Nope. One more. Oh, wait. Oh, no, he's stuck inside. He could get up here and get elevation, but he can't quite get a flank on that guy. Oh, well, let's just go for the elevation and see what kind of shot he has. It's not going to be good because he has bad aim, and that guy has tac sense and high cover relative to here. 6%. Yep. Wonderful. Hunkers the Rebel, and how the heck are we going to manage to take out that guy with all his HP? Dayon can come up here and flank this one. That looks good. 100% to Dayon. Yep, it's a coil gun.
To be dead.
Well, there's only one good way to do this. I'm gonna blow run and gun here with run PMC. We'll get right next to this guy. And then I might actually consider moving some people out. He only has an 87? What is the tax sense up to? 20. Okay, so let's move some people away, right? Like Wade Anthony, he doesn't see. Dayon, he doesn't see. Is it the Rebels? Is it really the Rebels that are giving him +5 right now? Okay, let's dash them across the frigging map. Because who cares, right? Just get him out. What about Vinctinier here? Nope, it's not him. So I think at this point, Run PMC should have a 92. That got rid of at least one. So he was partially the Rebels that were causing him to have tax sense. But how is he getting +15 tax sense right now? The only person he can see is Izgatora and Run PMC. Oh, you can also see Degar. Well, since Degar can't do anything here, right? Why don't we just hide him underneath here, someplace where he's blocking line of sight?
Sean on the base.
And then I'm thinking we can try to do the same thing with Izgatora, right? Let's check Run PMC really quick. He's at 97. Very good, but what is Izgatora's range? It's okay. He can't really hide anywhere if he also needs to attack, unfortunately. Okay, that's a fine. This guy does have armor, so I guess it makes sense to slug shot him. A slug shot, Run PMC! He's still not dead.
Barely
He
ready.
only hit for 3. Slug shot in the face! You have got to be kidding me. Okay, Run PMC is here. I don't know if we can actually get low profile. I don't think I can, so let's just go for a stab and pray to God it works. 70% to Izgatora. Nope, it missed. Tax sense. It makes sense, that tax sense. Good thing I reloaded Matt and then put him on Overwatch so he doesn't have any frigging suppression. That's okay though, because Vinctinier can do it if we can find him some cover that has line of sight. And that is indeed what we found. Okay.
Got him covered. Heading out.
I guess we'll just stick Matt out in the open and Overwatch. And Grind doesn't really need to do anything. He can group up. Slow-mo, let's go. I don't think I really need to use my second command here. I mean, maybe. The guy is suppressed. I mean, I could at very least aid protocol. Run PMC's kind of a survivor. He has armor. Let's do that. Overwatch. Okay. That's a lot of HP. Let's see what we can do, Matt. Nice. Hit the Berserker. Grind. Very nice. Oh, you knocked that Berserker on his knees. Looks like Wade Anthony swings and a miss at the M2 Grenadier. And Mac just stands there. Okay, this guy takes a run. Vingtanier misses. He's no longer suppressed, and he can basically shoot Run PMC in the back. Which is exactly what he's gonna do, and he hits me for 1. What the hell is the unbelievable binary nature of this game right now? Like, I can't hit this guy can't hit me. Let's have a fun time.
Not a problem.
Alright, Run PMC. Once again, 87. Screw tack sense. Really? Did I just say screw tack sense and miss an 87? Yep, that's exactly what I did. Oh, why do I have to think so hard in this mission? It's 3 frigging rebels. It's 3 rebels. Wait, Anthony, what's your override chance? Why can't you override? No targets available? Oh. Because you can't see the mech, right? Alright, where could you see the mech? You could see the mech over here. Let's move there. And check the override. It looks like 46 to control, like 80 something to shut down. That's not good. We could burn the Berserker, but Berserkers can still melee, don't forget. When they're burning, it's like the only thing you can do while burning is melee. So let's kind of stand our ground far away so the Berserker can't quite hit us. And while we're at it, I can't hit both these guys. Wow. I could shut down the mech if I need to. So let's launch Grind's grenade with boosted cores at the Grenadier. Try to take him down decent enough so that someone else can kill him. I don't know who yet. Very good. God, Vingtanier really is not gonna have a fun time if I don't do something like right now. Dayan has a free reload, let's use it. How the heck are we gonna kill this guy now? Really though, I'm getting sick of this friggin' guy. Well, we don't have any other options, so let's just walk fire. 67%, Dayan. Nope, can't kill him. Well, let's bring Dagar up for elevation way back here. Get away from that Berserker, because he's gonna run, and I want him to double move and not actually smash anyone, because it doesn't look like we're gonna be able to kill him this turn. We have a 75, let's take it. Dagar, coil SMG or some such. Subcoiler, that's what it's called. We hit for 6, he's enraged. Maybe he'll kill his friend if we allow him the opportunity to do that. So let's do that by moving all the rebels back. Rebel number 1, you hide. Rebel number 2, you hide. And I don't know where rebel number... oh, here's rebel number 3. You hide. Now then, I think Wade Anthony's far enough away. We don't have to worry about him. I don't want to get that close. I think Matt's far enough away. I don't know. It's actually tricky. I'm not sure. Well, to find out, let's reload. Pop Fortify with Matt. And then I think what I'm going to do here is actually suppress this Grenadier, because we're not going to go for a kill right now. I want to move Vingtanier out of the way, but I also want to get a shot on that Berserker. Between the red fog, that should slow him down a little bit, even though I think Berserk or Enrage gives him extra mobility. 89% to Vingtanier. So he probably won't be able to hit Matt, and because he's enraged, he'll probably just go kill the Grenadier. And we're suppressing the Grenadier, so if the Grenadier goes first, he won't be able to grenade. It looks pretty good to me. Alright, with all this being said, I guess what we're gonna do is attempt a 60% here, but before we do, let's move out into the open. Try to get Lone Wolf up 60% to slice a guy. Okay. And wouldn't you know, I actually moved 1 tile too many, so I can't even do it. What a doofus. Hunker, let's use Wade Anthony now to shut down this thing. Alright, they're starting to group up and overwhelm us, so I'm gonna be blowing air control. What is it? I don't know, 90%. Wade Anthony, can you hack something? Oh, guys, he did it! Wade Anthony has hacked to something. Holy bananas. Anyway, I'm gonna use his, what is it? Jammer, that's what it's called. Probably next turn. Okay, 2 Centurions and a Snake. Yeah, as if we weren't overmatched before. This guy runs the Overwatch. Matt, put him down. Very nice. I gave him a hair trigger right before this. I like that a lot. I got some intel. The enraged Berserker, as predicted, runs over there because he can't hit us and smashes his own mech. Looks like this guy gives up a flank. Nope, he's got a flank on freaking Dayan. 66%. Good lord. Alright, next turn we can get out of here, so we have to use Jammer this turn, which means we can use any one of the other abilities first, like Focus Fire, Get Some, or Aid Protocol, and then we have to Jammer where we are. This thing's still Berserk, and it has Red Fog, so I can leave it alone. It'll probably smash the mech to death. Meaning we just have to deal with 2 Mutant Centurions, which is crazy. Also this snake. And I also need to be in range to next turn get out of here. That's a very important. So Run PMC has to generally move this direction to get over there, so we can't just like stand here and shoot the guy. Maybe we could actually with command. It's far enough away from the Berserker, I think so. Alright, let's do that. We'll pop Fortify with Run PMC, we'll get closer.
On my way.
We really need to kill this guy right now. Like, 79%, Run PMC, for God's sakes.
Come on, folks, you need resupply.
I'm gonna nerf Tac Sense myself if it doesn't get nerfed literally tomorrow. This is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. That one unit is invincible. It is invincible. Let's move Izgator over. We'll slash this snake while we're en route. I don't know what we're gonna do about the mutons. Hopefully area suppress them both. I don't think they're close enough that we— Why are you standing there? I selected the tree. Are you kidding me? Okay, fine. This is how we're gonna deal with the mutons. Matt, come over here. Hopefully you're not close enough to Berserker. You're not. Burninate these friggin' clowns. Oh, would you look at that? The friggin' guy's in your face and you can't hit him. This, really? There's no way for you. Well, another bug report. I really don't know what to say about this. Okay, well, let's just burn, and I guess, yeah. That guy's burning at least. Can Victinier make it to the evac next turn? Yes, great. So we can reload him, and we, I guess, could hail of bullets the frigging sentry, but also the snake is an issue, and we kind of need to suppress the other guy, and Matt's already used his turn? So, I don't know. Grind looks fine where he is. Let's reload and frag grenade over here, hopefully. Hopefully, nope, Run PMC is barely in the way. There's only one tile I need to, one pixel I need to not hit Run PMC, but hit this guy. There we go, I found the pixel, and that's it. Max roll grind, if you could be so kind. Nope. He's gonna actually be a huge issue in terms of getting out next turn. Actually, no, he won't, because we can grapple. So let's move down here with Dagar. Hopefully he can kill something. 67 on Snake, or, yep, hello Muton. Or 56. I don't even care about that guy anymore. Like, 67%, a Snake, a Dagar. Okay then.
Fine state now.
Alright, let's move Dayan over to the high cover tree. Let's pop Fortify. And then we have a 45 to kill this snake. What is Walk Fire? 4 to 6, we'd have to max roll to kill him. We need to get lucky here. Dayan, 45, level out the RNG. Very nice.
I definitely got that one.
Izgator is just standing in the open. These rebels have no functional purpose, so we hunker them, and we hunker them. And then, yeah. Well, let's see if we can aid protocol. Wait, Matt's next to this guy. He needs to be I guess Matt is in the smoke. Who is this guy likely to target? Dagar is right here. Run PMC is here. Izgator is standing in the open. Matt's probably gonna get meleeed. So if possible, maybe we should hit Matt. Even though he's in the smoke. Let's do that. Let's pop the jammer with Wade Anthony. Shut that reinforcement down for next turn, and then let's... Can we area suppress both of these guys? I don't think so. Nope. Let's just area suppress this one who should have been burning, but wasn't.
Copy that.
Okay, mech turns back on. I'm pretty sure the Berserker's gonna smash the mech, I hope. This guy can't do anything, he's burning. I don't know what's gonna happen here with the other muton, though. He's probably gonna try to melee Matt, but between the dense smoke, the suppression, and the aid protocol, he swings and he misses. 16%. A good try, friend. We did that right. Oh no! Wade Anthony is bleeding out. I didn't think the Berserker could reach that kind of range. Here comes this clown. I actually might have needed Wade Anthony to command this turn. Oh, he's gonna throw a grenade, is he? Hits for 1, and he hits Dagara for 7. 7 with a grenade. An invincible unit hits for 7. And here goes Dagara's life. Now he's bleeding out too. Why am I doing these stupid missions? Why?
This is fire.
I literally could have just ignored this mission and all the rebels would be wiped out and the end result would have been the same. It would have been the same. Okay, well, Izgator doesn't have grapple. I gave it to Dagar. A grenade blew up the cover. Hits for 7. That guy should have been dead 6 times over. There's gonna be 2 groups of reinforcements, but it might actually be possible to kill everything right now. Somehow. But then we have to get out next turn. So Izgator has more mobility. However, he can't shoot because he has no ammo. Alright, I'm gonna need to think for about 42 minutes about this nonsense now. Actually, I don't need to think that much. It's gonna be Dayon basically carrying us to victory. 100% Dayon on Berserker. Please don't min roll or graze. Oh, for God's sakes. Oh, no, you got him, Never mind. It looked to me from the animation that he was dead. Another 100% on the mech. Shut him down. Very good. There goes all the guys. The other muton's burninating over there. We don't have to worry about him so much right now. Matt needs to be able to get out, but he'll be fine. This guy will be burning for 1 turn, meaning we can do something like this with Matt, and he'll still be able to get out next turn. Yes, very good. We put him here, and then we're gonna burninate this clown right now. You better burn, friend. You did not burn. Is your tile on fire? Nope. Actually, maybe? I don't think. I don't know. That looks like a fire is over here to me. Okay, so he's not burning, and he's not gonna be burning. I'm a little worried about Dagar here. Let's move over with Izgadora and pick him up.
I've got the package.
Okay, now we need to get into a position where next turn we can get out with Izgadora. This looks good over here with the high cover. Alright, let's get these rebels out, I guess. So they're gone. The one guy who can actually revival protocol is knocked out. This Berserker's not crowd controlled now, and Matt's just standing in the open. Alright, well, Dagar doesn't have a whole lot of value here. Let's see what tiles we can't move to in an attempt to determine where Wade Anthony is. It looks like he is here.
On your order.
Where he actually looks like he is. Never can quite tell, though. You know what? I wonder if I can get a... Oh. I wonder if I can get, like, this could be the thumbnail. If I didn't move him there, maybe. And also, that's so, like, super jerky. Never mind. So let's pick him up with Grind. Grind doesn't have much more value right now to the mission, so let's get out with him. Oh, I know what I could do. Oh, yes, I know what I could do. Okay. Hopefully this Berserker is gonna be prone when I shoot him in the face with the stun. What the hell am I shooting at? 87%, I think. Run PMC, don't miss another 80-something% shot. I think you got him. Hard to tell. Alright, everyone here can get out. You can't evac all with the rebels, but you can evac all with a regular trooper, so that's good. And then Vingtonir. Oh, really? You need 5 ammo for hail of bullets? Fine, we reload, and we hail of bullets this frigging sergeant! Take that, tax sense! I'll obliterate your overpowered ability with my own overpowered ability.
Not too shabby.
I am the victorious. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna cancel this because I don't really care. Like, a bunch of guys show up and we all run out. Mostly just wasting time at this point. Alright, slow-mo 1.6. Go, go, go. Hello. Okay, once again, slow-mo 1.9. Please, go. I know you're burning. What are you doing? You were burning.
Just a few things.
You were literally burning. Matt
Get a little too warm
Matt gets
here.
hit. I don't understand. How did he stop burning after one turn of burning?
Coming in.
Did I mess something up? I don't understand how that's possible, but regardless, we're gonna get out of here. This frigging mission was a disastrous mess. And once again, I really wish I had just not done it. I hate how it makes sense to not do so many missions. Anyway, we saw out. Nobody's dead, at least. But the wounds are gonna be very real. And the gains are gonna be nothing. Because now I have a sector I don't care about. With 3 non-faceless. Whew. Well, I did it. On the plus note, I'm hoping... Steaming Glove? Right. I'm hoping that the next mission's the HQ and that I actually can get something from doing it. That'll be good. It's gonna be a tough one though, so we'll see in the strategy. Alright, 22 days for Wade Anthony, that's not so bad. I mean, it's kind of bad, but considering he was just knocked out pretty hard. Dayan's 15 days, that'll be painful. Matt, 6 days, considering he was shot by a muton, that's actually not that bad. For Dayan, I'm gonna go rapid fire. Let's just keep cranking out the shots. Do we have any other promotions? We do. Izgatoro Dagar's out for 22 days, that sucks, because we need a faceless hunter. We're gonna go Conceal. Ooh, we've had Conceal. If Izgatoro wasn't a sleet ninja hacker before, he will be now. Hey look, we got nothing for our efforts, but wounds and stories.
Commander, the ongoing
Okay, first thing, let's put everyone on intel. I mean, there's no point in going recruiting anymore. Very good. We know they're not faceless, so there's at least that much going for us. Let's put someone in the AWC now. I'm not sure. Will to survive when Izgatoro looks good. And at this point, I think I just want to go back to this haven, and we're going to scan to 100%. And I think we're just going to run it at that point, because waiting for it to go lower really isn't going to happen. Oh look, another jailbreak. 0 days, 12 hours. Why am I even looking at that? Another troop column, 6 days, 4 hours. Hey, this we could do. In fact, I like that a lot. That could make New Australia kind of almost a region we can do something in the near future. Knock the strength down to 4. Let's see who we can send there. And here's the squad. Makarnova's malicious malcontents going to murder 21 enemy troops in a column. And this is the case where I did actually pull the coil rifle from Dayan for Shelbs, and also Matt's, or was it Matt's? Dagar's subcoiler, and also Matt's gauntlet, so I could have a really, really good squad with full armor and full weapons. You'll note the infiltration time is 6 days, 9 hours. We have 6 days, 2 hours. As it would happen with a bit of the old luck, I have several suppressors sitting around here. So if I use one on Grind's gun, and then I use one on Buon's gun, and then I also use one on Varnek's gun, boom. That gets us to exactly 6 days and 2 hours. Unfortunately, it looks like I lost an hour going back and forth because I had to go to the infirmary a couple times. So I hit the geoscape and an hour apparently went by, which is unfortunate because it was 6 days, 3 hours. Regardless, we'll be just under 100%. That's probably good enough. This is going to be a pretty dicey mission. It is only strength 5 though, currently. So we don't have a lot of burst. Shelbs is going to have to pull above her weight. Ray's is going to have like the best ambush of his life. And Mr. K is just going to have to go pro. And other than that, I don't know. But we'll see. Off you go. I didn't even mean to do that one.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Okay then, now, back to the HQ,
Setting course
where we'll
for
scan
West
for just a
Africa.
few more minutes. And then I think that's the end of the episode. Oh no, what are you giving me, friend? You're giving me a 9-day mission to hack a resistance computer in a strength 6 region. And it's light and moderate. Now I'm immediately suspicious of this. I've only ever seen the traps in size 7 region, or strength 7 regions. That doesn't mean that they can't spawn in 6. I never looked it up to be 100% sure. That's a really good result if I can pull this off. If we can stealth this, then that would be perfect. Let's see if we can send a
Setting
stealth
course
squad.
for
TD
East
should be ready to go,
Africa.
but I don't think I have any shinobis left. I think they're all wounded. And here's the squad. Unfortunately, I just sent Varnak off on that mission instead of Izgatora because I thought Izgatora was wounded. He was actually just in the AWC. So unfortunately, I'm not getting the benefit of having Varnak accumulating officer experience with TD. But regardless, this will be the mission. It's the two of them. They have 3 days, 7 hours. They can get to 200%, no problem. They should be able to pull this off, I think, pretty easily. Even if it is a trap. They'll get in, they'll get out. It's a done. We need that intel, and that intel package could definitely be fun.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Okay, Infiltrator. Bonus dodge against nearby enemies for stun lancers. Very
Setting
good.
course
Can
for
we
Sector 7,
please
West Africa.
stop sending out squads and just get to the HQ? Nope.
Commander, we want to set back
Okay,
the aliens' work
almost
on the
there.
Avatar project.
Aha!
Their facilities as soon as
100%.
possible.
Do I want to attempt to go for 125%? How many regions does this thing have connections to? Western Europe, which I don't know anything about. I don't know how many guys they have there. I have been doing a lot of missions here, so they probably have a decent amount of strength. They probably sent a supply convoy over recently. It took me 10 days, I think, to scan or to infiltrate up to 100% so far. So to get an extra 25 would be 2.5 days. That's not worth it. I'm just gonna run it at 100%. This is a big, very important mission. Very, very, very... Killing this 7 strength... Actually, don't kill all the strength. Some of it moves to other regions, local regions, but... Not much of it. So most of it will be destroyed. Anywho's, this mission is for whence we're returning. It's gonna be the boys. All 8 of them against probably something like 40 enemies or so. And it's gonna be strength 7. It's gonna be a nail biter, and it's gonna be 2 hours, and it's gonna be the only episode I'd put out tomorrow. So, enjoy, I guess. But until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.